Hi guys, how are you doing? I hope you guys are doing great, and welcome to another episode of Keeping It Real, Keeping It Real, Keeping It Real with D. No, guys, no. That's not going to be my song, I promise. Ever since I started this YouTube channel, I always wondered, like, I should have a little intro song. So I have this rap song in my head, like for years now, that goes like that. That goes, 'cause I'm keeping it real, keeping it real, keeping it real with D. But I can't rap. The only thing I can rap are burritos. Okay, that's a bad joke. Let's get started with this week's video. So today's video is going to be about my experience with the MLM world. I don't know if you guys know. I think I made a video about it here on this channel, telling you guys about it when I first joined this MLM that I was in. It was back in 2020 when we all know what happened. When COVID happened, when all that happened. In 2020, I was a luxury travel concierge. So people would call me or email me so that I could help them make their travel plans all over the world. So I really liked this job, and it was awesome. I liked it. I enjoyed doing it. I was with everything else, it had its things I didn't like about it, but for the most part, I was very happy with my job. I really enjoyed it. But like I said, 2020 happened. And so one day I got a nice little email that said, due to the current situation, we're having to cut back on our staff quite abruptly. And we are terminating your employment. So yeah, they didn't even call me, guys. They didn't even call me. They weren't even like, hey girl, thank you for being part of this company for 5 years or anything. Nothing. Not even in the email. They didn't even thank me in the email. They just said they didn't need me anymore because of the current situation. So anyway, I was left unemployed in a single family household with only one income coming in. Yeah, it was a little rough, to say the least. So anyway, I lost my job. So thank goodness that I had some little savings, that I didn't drown in this whirlpool that happened in 2020. So, I started looking around for jobs here and there. I work from home, so I started looking for work from home jobs. During COVID, work from home started getting even more popular than what it already was, because I have been working from home since like 2008, 2007 or 2008. I found some contract jobs. I found some here and there. I remember doing some customer service for Bath and Body Works, for Instacart, for Victoria's Secret. So like I did a little bit of everything. And in the midst of doing a little bit of everything, I came across this company, this opportunity to become your own boss. So when you hear that, it's an MLM. Like you know it's an MLM. I knew this, but I don't know. Something about this told me to listen to her, to not scroll past, to listen to what she had to say. And she got me. She got me to sign up. She got me. I went to the website, I signed up, and it was only like $38 or something like that to sign up. And it was with this company. It was this Mexican company. Well, it was originated in Mexico. It's called Seitu. They sell beauty products as well as health products. And I was really intrigued by the company, by what they had to say, by everything they were talking about, and by their products, of course. So I signed up and I was like, I'm going to give this a shot. I have some time right now where I can dedicate a little bit more time to this. Maybe it'll work out. You never know. You never know. This company was so successful worldwide that I thought, you never know. What if it does work? What if it works? So the what if got me to sign up. As soon as I signed up, I was asked to go to all these meetings, and which is normal whenever you're doing something like that. They want you to go to the meeting so you could learn as much as possible about the product. Okay, so the first meeting that I went to, of course, they want to show you everything. They want to teach you everything that they can about the product. Not necessarily teach you, they want to tell you about it. Let's change that. They want to tell you. They want to get you excited about it. And they also want you to buy everything. I think the majority of that meeting was just them trying to tell me that I needed to become the product. So I needed to wear it. I needed to be it. I needed to talk about it 24/7, post about it 24/7, and basically wear a t-shirt with a name on it if possible. They didn't say that part, but I'm just adding that in so you can see the intensity that these people work with. So anyway, I made my little order. I was like, okay, so I do have to immerse myself in the product. If I want to try and be in this company, I'm going to try it out. So like I said, I did have a little bit of savings at this time. So I went ahead and made an order. I think the first order I made was like $200 or $300. Mostly it was beauty products. I really don't like to drink any health products, like any shakes or sports drinks or like any energy drinks or anything like that, which is the other side of the business, because like I said, they had the beauty and they had the health, which concentrated on health drinks, shakes, energy drinks, coffees, teas, things like that. And I don't really like to put things in my body that I don't know about. I know I'm supposed to know about them. They were saying they were really great, but I just don't like to because I'm really sensitive to like caffeine and sugar. So I just rather not even go there and put stuff I don't even know in my body or that I haven't tried before. So I wasn't so excited about the health part. I was more excited about the beauty part. And that's what I concentrated on. And that's what I was like, well, that's what I could build on, because if I like it, then cool. So anyway, I made this order and I must say that I was pretty happy with the makeup. I think I made a video here about it and then I took it down because I was like, I don't want them to think that I'm trying to recruit people. I was just excited and I wanted to show you guys, but I did like the makeup. I got some mascaras that I liked and lipsticks, shadows. The shadows weren't really that pigmented, but I did like them. They were all right. I want to say they were probably in the same category as like Mary Kay or something like that. So, the makeup was good. I was pretty pleased with it. The one thing that I loved the most in the beauty part was this facial cleanser they had. It was like a foam facial cleanser, and it was so amazing. It smelled so good. It made your skin feel so great. And then they also had like a skin cleanser that would like clean your skin at the same time. It would bleach it a little bit. It would get rid of dark spots. So I imagine that's like kind of like bleaching. So, and I tried that on my neck because my neck, when I was really overweight, my neck was very, very dark. I don't know why. That's just the way that it was. I think it was because lack of oxygen, because like when you're more overweight, it's like your skin is more together, like you're more like this. So that's what my theory was, but I don't know. Anyway, as I started losing weight, I noticed that the darkness in my neck was going away. And then I started using this cream from them, and it was really helping me like speed up the process of getting it better. And honestly, like I might actually order it now that I'm remembering, because I really did like that cream for the dark spots, and it had like, it didn't make you itch or nothing. So I was very impressed with that line, with the beauty line. I was like, oh yeah, I could sell this, like I would sell this to my friends, to my family, to people I don't know, because I really liked it. So I think I could sell it. Well, I started spreading the word, doing little lives here and there, posting about it. I really didn't sell it that much online, honestly. I sold it more like to people that I knew, or that knew somebody that knew me, or something like that. But whenever I started selling it, I started noticing that you really don't make money off of selling. Like, they tell you that they give you like a 35%. Depending on how much sales you get, that's how much of a discount you get. So like you would start off with, I think, like 20% or 15. I don't remember, but it was around that. And then as you sold more and you reached a certain level, then you would get more percentage. And I went all the way up to 35%, but I really didn't make any money off of selling. Like, honestly, I didn't, because they tell you they give you this 35% discount. But when you're actually on the site, once you see the prices that you get them at your discount, but then once you add them in the cart, once they charge like handling fees, and once they charge taxes, and once they charge all these fees, then at the end you end up saving like $5. So like, you really don't make much money selling, unless you sell probably like a really big quantity. But honestly, I didn't make hardly any money selling. Maybe like $100 in all the time that I, put in it. And that's probably being a little generous. So I really didn't make any money. In the meetings, I found out, of course, like all the MLMs, they want you to recruit people. Then they start talking about money. Then they start talking about making money. If you recruit so many people, if you get to a certain level, then you make this much money per month, and you can make $3,000 per month, and you can make $5,000 per month. And, they would bring these guests with all these stories that they're now making $8,000 a month, $10,000 a month or more, like just from recruiting people. So basically, they make it to where they want you to buy the product, but they want you to focus more on, they tell you can sell it, sell the product, be the product. We want you to drink it, wear it, everything. But they were really, really focused on the part of recruiting. So I was like, I'm going to give it a shot. I listened to what they had to say, their advice on how to recruit people, on how to do the presentation so that they could want to go to the business meeting. Because you had to like recruit people. Once they got interested in it, then they would have to go to a business meeting, where then they would get a full-on overview of the product and of the business opportunity, and then hopefully sign up under you and start ordering the products and start recruiting themselves. So that was the big thing, that you had to get people signed under you who would start then buying the products themselves, maybe even selling it, and then start recruiting people so that you can start making money. It's like a pyramid effect. Obviously, that's what MLMs are. So, I gave it a shot. I said, I'm going to try to recruit people. I went online. I made my little post. I made my bulletins. I even promoted some of them. I even paid Facebook ads to run ads. I had a pretty good response. People were responding to it. They wanted to know more about it. And I was taking the time to tell people about it. I remember working all day on this, part of the night, And even as when I would wake up, I would get messages and boom, 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 answering messages, inviting people to the meeting and following up with people. Are you going to go to the meeting? Remember the meetings today, I did this for like 2 or 3 months and I didn't even get one person to sign up under me. Now, I don't know if I was just really bad at it or like, I don't know, but I didn't get nobody to sign up under me. And, I consider myself to be a good salesperson because I've been in sales all my life. I've started in sales since I was like 19 or 20 years old. So like, I have like pretty good experience in sales. But for some reason, I couldn't sell this. I couldn't get anybody to sign up under me. And then I tried selling, and like I told you, it wasn't really much of a discount. Honestly, guys, you know what I think about MLMs? I think that they make their money from the members buying the products. Not really as much selling them, but the members actually buying the products and then recruiting other people to also buy their products. Because I'm telling you, at the meetings, they would tell you to buy everything. They would tell you that they want you, when you're on a meeting, you better be wearing the makeup. You better be drinking their juices. And everybody had their little bottle, their little see-through bottle of water where they would put their drink mix, their juice drink from the brand. And they would be drinking it and showing, the persons on the lives or on the streams, on the Zooms that, hey, look, I got my product. Like everybody had it. And I didn't want to drink that. So like at one point, and I'm not even kidding you, but at one point I was like, felt so peer pressure to be drinking the product that I was like, I'm just going to get me some like lemonades from the store, like those sugar-free ones, like the crystal lights, and like put it in a bottle of water and just say it's their product. Because that way they won't like single me out. Like, why weren't you drinking the product? But then when I like caught myself thinking that, I was like, no, like, what am I doing? And then the final straw, or the straw that broke the camel's back, this camel, was one meeting when there was somebody that questioned one of the drinks. They said that they had sold it to somebody that was a diabetic. And, they said that their health drinks, anybody could drink them, that they will not raise your blood sugar, your nothing. They are good for everyone. So apparently this distributor went and sold it to somebody that was diabetic. And, she told them in the meeting that she sold it to somebody that was diabetic and that their blood sugar rose significantly. And they automatically dismissed her. They were like, oh, no. There was no way that it was the product. It must have been something else that she drank or ate. There was no way that it was the product. And tell her that, there's no way that it could have been the product. So like that to me made me feel like, like that's weird. Like if somebody told me that about my product, what was my company, and somebody told me that, I would be like, tell her to discontinue and take the product to her doctor, show it to her doctor, and get the okay, which should be the instruction, I think, from the beginning. But these people, they would tell you that you could drink it. No matter what condition you had, you could drink it. It would probably make it better. So that right there rubbed me the wrong way. And I was like, how do they know? How do they know it wasn't the drink? And I was like, at this point I had tried to recruit. I couldn't recruit. Maybe because my heart wasn't in it. Maybe because I just didn't really, it wasn't I just felt pressured. And I'm not the pushy person. I've never been a pushy salesperson. Yeah, I've been in sales, but I've never sold anything to somebody that didn't want it. I would like to tell people what I'm selling, and if they were interested in it, great. But I've never been like the pushy salesperson. That's not me. So, after that happened with that drink, and then after I saw that the discount they give you isn't really much of a discount, it's just to try to get you to buy the products yourself. I said, nah. I gave MLM one last shot. And although I like their products, and actually might look for the girl that signed me up so I could order that cream for my neck if they still have it, because that I really liked. Other than that, I'm not talking smack about the company or saying they're a bad company. Obviously, they're not. They're a reputable company that is successful worldwide. It just wasn't my jam, It just wasn't my jam. And I just left it at that. I gave MLM one last shot, and I didn't like it. I had tried it before with, I think, a natural company called Melaleuca or something like that, and I didn't like it. So I don't know what made me think that this one it would be different. Maybe I thought maybe this will be a different experience. Maybe this one will be easier to work with. I don't know. I really don't know. All I know is that being in an MLM is not easy. It's very hard, actually. You dedicate a lot of time, a lot of effort into a maybe. A lot of people do it. A lot of people, it's their knack. A lot of people hit it. And it's what they thrive doing that. I feel like as long as they're not doing anything to mislead or lie to people or take advantage of people, then it's all good. But if you're crossing or bending the lines a little bit of the misleading part or the lying or the trying too hard to sell something, then it's just not there. And it wasn't there for me. So yeah, that was my experience with MLM. Tell me, guys, have you been in an MLM? Did it work out for you? Maybe you're a top seller. Maybe it worked out for you. But it didn't work out for me. I wasn't into it, So genuinely, I think that's how MLMs are. I think they just talk you into joining. You join, pay your fee to join. Of course, that's a lot. When you multiply it by so many people, that's a lot. Because they tell you, just join. You can either sell or you could just buy for you. And you're like, oh, that's not a bad deal. But like I'm telling you, after all the fees and everything, the shipping and handling and everything, the discount ain't even worth it. To me, it wasn't. But yeah, so I think that's what they do. They tell you to sign up, and then they tell you got to buy all their products and drink all their products. And then they tell you that you got to recruit a lot of people. So then they could also buy all their products and consume all their products. And then the cycle is just ongoing. So yeah, MLM was not for me. But maybe it was for you. Or have you been in MLM and it was a negative experience? Tell me in the comments. I would love to know. But anyway, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate you guys being here on my channel. It means a lot to me that you're here because I love making YouTube channels. No, YouTube videos. Oh my gosh. It's late, guys. It's late and I got to go to bed. And my voice is hoarse. Did y'all notice that? My voice is hoarse today. I don't know why. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. And be careful of those MLMs trying to get you.